What's up everybody, Jason here. On this channel I do backpacking tips, trips, and gear reviews, so if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you're not new to the channel, thank you for your continued support, because without you guys this channel wouldn't be growing like it is. So let's get into the video. Alright you guys, in today's video it's going to be a short video. We're just going to take a look at the camera gear that I use to film these videos while I'm backpacking, or when I'm just sitting here talking to you guys, or doing gear reviews, or just whatever the case is. This is the equipment that I use to film what you're seeing now. We'll start off with one of the things that I carry is I carry a charger. This will charge 2 batteries. Well, I'm sorry, it's not a charger, it's a charging dock for the batteries. This will charge 2 batteries at one time. It is USB on one end, and I put my DSLR batteries in here. And that brings us to the next thing. I bring, depending on the trip, I'll bring 1 or 2 of these portable battery packs. And I use these to charge my camera gear. I also use it to charge my phone, or whatever else I might need. But usually just one of these will work for a weekend. I usually go through like a battery a day, just depending on how much I film. So it kind of works out, and then I charge them at night, or just however, whatever I feel like charging them. One of the things that I used to use is this is a Joby Gorillapod. I use this on some of my earlier videos, not like the first ones, but on the ones where you've seen the photos or the videos of me walking towards the camera or away from the camera. I would use stuff like this. I quit using this because it would get to the point where it'd be kind of shaky, handheld if I'm walking and stuff. So I've kind of switched to, this is a Manfrotto, it's a monopod. It extends out like this, and this I use when this is what I use pretty much all the time now, other than when I'm just sitting here talking to you guys. This is what I take with me when I go backpacking. I use this to hold down like this and kind of stabilize the camera as I'm talking to you guys, so you don't get that shakiness. And I used to use the camera, or the lens that's on the camera now, which is just the 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens that comes with the camera. I wanted something different, so I went and I picked up this 24 millimeter lens. I love the size of it compared to the 18 to 55, but this lens does not have image stabilization, and it kind of autofocuses constantly, and I hate it. So I've actually quit using this lens and went back to the 18 to 55 millimeter lens that I'm using now. I carry 2 batteries with me at all time. These batteries, I think right now, are around $50 to $60 a piece. I'm not real sure. The camera comes with one. I bought an extra. I would actually like to have a 3rd battery just because, but that's something I might pick up later. And then I carry an SD card with me. I usually honestly only carry one SD card with me, and it's usually a 64 gig, and I've never ran out of space on it, even filming for like the whole weekend. It's worked out just fine for me for what I film, even the hour-long videos, and you figure they're an hour and a half or whatever before editing, and I've never run out of space with them. So, and then I did, on one of my videos, I brought the tripod that I'm using now, and it worked out great for stationary shots, or if I wanted the camera up higher, as opposed to this Joby. This was more like on the ground and kind of angled up. The tripod worked great for that, and then like setting up camp, it was good for that too, but it was just a little too heavy. If I could maybe find something, maybe like a carbon fiber or something lighter than what I have now, maybe I might consider bringing it. But right now this monopod works out great for me. And the camera that I use is, this is a Canon Rebel T6I. It has the flip out, the selfie monitor on it. Up top is the Rode video mic, and here is that tripod that I was telling you about. But this is the camera that I use for all my filming now. I used to use, actually one of my first videos was shot with a GoPro. That was the first Twin Valley Trail video. I shot that with the GoPro 4, maybe? But then I lost that GoPro in the ocean, so then I started filming with my iPhone 6, and it worked out. It was fine, but using the front-facing camera, the video quality was horrible. I hated it, so I kind of bit the bullet, and this setup here, just the camera and the Rode video mic, it was a creator kit. I think it was around 700 bucks. But I mean, to me, I love it. I mean, I don't regret buying it. And actually today, me and the family went to Hocking Hills today and done some family photos. We used this camera and the quality's awesome. I love it. No, I'm not a photographer by any means. So, this is what I use for my video setup. And the computer I use to edit my videos on is a Mac Mini, and then just the software that I use to edit my videos is Imovie. That's free software that comes on the Apple computers. And that's another thing too, is I used to edit my videos on my phone, so that was a real pain. But now that I have I have a 32-inch monitor set up, hooked up to the Mac Mini that I use, so it makes editing a lot easier for me. And that's about it, you guys. I do have a bag that I keep my camera in because it's not waterproof. So, but I mean, that's about it, you guys. Like I said, it's just gonna be a quick video. Just wanted to let you guys see the video that I use for, or the equipment I use for filming. And there's some people that have like the gimbals and stuff. I would love to have one of the gimbals. I mean, I love the smoothness of the video. But man, for a DSLR, they are expensive, and I am just not ready to make that kind of a purchase at this moment. So, this kind of works out good for me, and that's about it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, hope to see you on trail.